And racing, Missing Allegro stepped pretty well. Cindy Action's gone out with it, and between the two was Lisa Del Bay back and behind them to Drifting Along, is followed through there by Wine O'Clock and Fashion's Fancy's back in the pack. Also getting back here was Pickering off a slow beginning. Up to the corner they come. Cindy Action in front of Missing Allegro. In behind them, Corborn Nath getting to third. Missing Allegro over the top, gets there from Cindy Action. Corborn Nath up for third. Missed that mid-race. Is followed across there by Lisa Del Bay. Behind them to Fashion's Fancy and Pickering. 1 o'clock and Drifting Along. And a racing, Big Time Sam back in the midfield. Scott No Show flies out to the lead. Trying to go with it was Ghostface. The inside for G's Louise. Around the outside here with reasonable strides was Ebony Hayes. Gets held up though around Lisa Del Marcus. Big Time Sam's in trouble. Gully Screamer as well, and Miss Muffet at the back on the corner. Scott No Show still in front. Ghostface lengthens out. Can't get there. Scott No Show from Ghostface. Further back in the race then to G's Louise. Lisa Del Marcus was next to go by. Racing, Thrilling Surge was slow. Banshee Reel gets out nicely. Magic Latte, Golden Pixel, and trying to get right across them there was Cool Rhythm. Going down was Magic Latte. Thrilling Surge has somehow come out of the melee in second place and is tracking down the leader, who is Cool Rhythm, by 2. Thrilling Surge goes the inside. They get away by 10 on Banshee Reel. Gunner Blue Blood next through, then Golden Pixel, who was checked early. Back with them to Chill More and King Cormac and the fall of Magic Latte's 10 behind them, but running on. Thrilling Surge a long way clear here on Cool Rhythm. Thrilling Surge, Cool Rhythm holds down second, Banshee Reel third, and Gunner Blue Blood fourth. Back then to King Cormac, Chill More, Golden Pixel, and Magic Latte, the faller, is on its feet, chasing hard and actually made up a few lengths. And a racing, Chip Off Block gets out well. King Simba and Orangey Yellow are there too early. They'd be followed out by Calador. Thrill on the inside here. Would have been Fill Your Boots. Corborn Lins goes around the outside. Cops a wee bit of a check. Well back in the race here. Be Like Me and Buzzy Gem. Up to the corner. Chip Off Block in front. King Simba goes to the inside. Then Calador and Orangey Yellow. Chip Off Block sees it through. From King Simba, Orangey Yellow, Calador. Fill Your Boots, Corborn Lins. And the last pair here, Buzzy Gem. And I think Be Like Me's racked up another 8th. Racing, Brilliant Ashley beaten out here by Raging Demon, goes to the lead from Badoozy. Brilliant Ashley pushing through the inside there on Chaos Theory. Alcazar, Nana's Girl. Pixie Dust missed the kick and so did Consummate Ease. It's Raging Demon in front of Badoozy. Brilliant Ashley the inside. They come away on the rest. Chaos Theory, Pixie Dust heads them. Kicking home, Raging Demon makes it 3 in a row. Second to go by there, Badoozy, and Brilliant Ashley was third. Consummate Ease charged home to make it interesting for fourth. Pixie Dust was thereabouts, and so too was Chaos Theory. Alcazar and Nana's Girl at the back. And the racing, Corborn Frost hops out nicely, tries to work to the lead. The inside there to Idlemark gets out well. PJ Pringles around the outside. Lure Me in between runners. Getting past that then Botany Vicky and Miss Bunnythorpe is well back. So too back in the pack here is Polly Cracker and Good Time Alana on the turn. Corborn Frost travelling sweetly scores on PJ Pringles up for second over Idlemark. Botany Vicky held down fourth, then Miss Bunnythorpe Lure Me in. Further back in the race to Good Time Alana and Polly Cracker. Racing, Corborn Gunner a touch slow. Tongariro gets out well. Feel the Force missed the start a wee bit out wide on the trip. We've got Scott the Looks and Swirling Eddie trying to get up and around the outside. Corborn Gunner's just blown through to the lead here. Back to the top, it's Corborn Gunner leading around. Scott and Pies worked its way to second. Followed the outside then by Tongariro closer in. Then we've got Feel the Force 2, 5 and 3 are the first three home, and Feel the Force is fourth. Followed through there by Scott the Looks, and the other three after a gap. Swirling Eddie found some trouble with Chief Baxter and Not Listening. Ready to run, race 8. Racing, Frappuccino fairly away the inside. Out quite nicely was Gladza Poppin today, but Frappuccino drives to the lead. Izzy Bowen's got handy around that first bend, goes to second. And out wide, Power Bucks challenging as well. Thrilling Evie clear fourth now. Gladza Poppin goes back to fifth. Belfast Barry missed the kick today. Celestial Action, Red Hot Action are a long way from them. Frappuccino out by 8 here on Izzy Bowen. Followed the outside there by Power Bucks. Thrilling Evie mile back the others. Headed by Gladza Poppin, Belfast Barry. No point going back further. Comfortably in front, Frappuccino. Izzy Bowen going a race here, and so's Thrilling Evie. 1, 5 and 2. Followed across by the 8 of Power Bucks, fourth to go by. Followed through by Gladza Poppin. Another fifth. Back and behind that then we had Belfast Barry and Celestial Action and Red Hot Action. Unfortunately, he's not hitting out. It's a long way from them. Racing, Stormy Days, a fair break the outside. World Freak Show gets out nicely in between them. Molly O'Shea makes a pretty fair jump, and they charge into the first bend, and Stormy Days crosses and leads on World Freak Show, and Scott to Go sneaking up the inside of Molly O'Shea. Followed through there by Business Review and a Power Gale and Colby Den, and there's one miles out the back there, and that's Black Sails, unfortunately. Stormy Days in a storm, out by 2. World Freak Show trying to close it down. Molly O'Shea's close enough. Further back then, Scott to Go, Colby Den on the corner. World Freak Show got awkward and switched out, and Stormy Days is going too well. Stormy Days, World Freak Show. Third to go by and close up too was Molly O'Shea. Scott to Go was fair, then Colby Den. Further back then to Opawa Gale. Beside that, Business Review, and a long way from them, Black Sails. Racing, a Power Shiloh hops out quite well the inside. Take Action goes across to the lead, and Trendy Mind's going up there as well, and wider still for Lonte, Lictra Spider all getting handy. 1 or 2 get scattered. What a Shamozzle and Corborn Gable. So we'll go back to the top here, Take Action, and on the outside of it, Trendy Mind, and a couple of links back to Power Shiloh. 3 back behind that to That's King. Behind these runners then to Falonte, Lictra Spider. Out the back here, Corborn Gable, What a Shamozzle. Up to the corner, Trendy Mind in front, a Power Shiloh down the outside and Take Action. Trendy Mind travelling too well and wins. Photo second or third, Take Action or a Power Shiloh, and she had a chance. Then That's King. Followed across then by Falonte, Lictra Spider, Corborn Gable, What a Shamozzle, who was in a Shamozzle at the first bend. Racing, Slick Star out okay with Corborn Merle and Black Roadstar, and Scott some tickers going forward and might burn them off, and Chai Latte's trying to get around them because King's Call's got a wee bit back and goes around the outside. Corborn Merle's gone back, Slick Star's gone back, a Power Spice has gone back. Scott Sim Ticker in front, King's Call cruises the outside. Couple of links back then to Black Roadstar. The outside of that was Chai Latte, then Corborn Merle, a Power Spice, I think just ahead of those it is. Then Slick Star and a Power Spice, in fact back behind them, You're So Free. It is up wide and starting to stomp down the outside. You're So Free, right over the top scores. You're So Free from King's Call, Scott Sim Ticker who went huge, Black Roadstar, Corborn Merle, Chai Latte, they're all in a heap. Slick Star behind them, and Opawa Spice at the back. Racing Allegro Power, a touch slow, one of the best away. Snowball Chance today, driving through the inside with Scott tied up. Then we've got Allegro Power and Corborn Morrison right around the outside. Be Very Lovely. They'll be followed back in the pack here by Trendy, Blaster and Lip It Up, and there's a 1 mile out the back, and that's a wrap. Around the corner, getting to the lead, Scott tied up, screams away on Allegro Power. 1 beats the 2, and the 3 might have got up for third, Corborn Morris, and if so, the 4 is fourth, Snowball Chance. Breaking the sequence, Be Very Lovely, 58, followed through there by Lip It Up, Trendy, Blaster, and that's a wrap, is a margin last here. Racing Corborn Sarina's out not too badly, pushing forward. Winevara the inside's got out well, starts to ease away. Corborn Sarina goes up the outside, just in behind them then to Rangers Waltz. Mochaccino badly checked. Spearmint Juju got past that. Further back then to Cheer Up, long way off the Merry Blue Blood Candy Crusher. Corborn Sarina got around. Winevara and Rangers Waltz 7, 1 and 4. 3 is fourth. That's Spearmint Juju, followed in there by Cheer Up. Mochaccino copped a nasty check. Big gap back the other 2. Candy Crusher and Merry Blue Blood. The racing Stenson slow the inside, Gully Crusher out nicely. Adrenaline Kick gets underneath that, wider out on the track with Corborn Bray driving into a nice position here, and Stenson following it through. Back in the pack, Kirkham, Jasper, Princely, Money, Opehu, Flyer as well back coming to the corner. It's Corborn Bray tackled by Adrenaline Kick. Corborn Bray or Adrenaline Kick, there's not much in that. Stenson was third, followed across then by Princely Money and Dark Gunner. Gully Crusher in amongst that lot as well. Racing Shelley McDowell steps well. Kirkham Kylie a touch slow. TV Kitty finds the lead. Shelley McDowell pushes through the inside, followed through Evening Hill, Ebony Fancy and Kirkham Kylie getting right around the outside and getting into the act. And they'll be followed back and behind these runners then. Roscoe Action, Buster Boy as well back as they come to the corner. Shelley McDowell comfortably clear here on Roscoe Action. 1 beats the 3 out wide. Kirkham Kylie got up for third, followed in by Buster Boy. Evening Hill in between runners. Towards the back there we had TV Kitty off a good beginning. King Hit Mike's well back, didn't have that in the call with Buster Boy.